everybody. Welcome back. This is our second session, and let's jump right onto it. I know you guys all worked on your goals, hopefully. Eileen, I know you wanted to work on being more confident in the workplace. Trevor, you had your physical exercising goal of being able to run more often. You, Beatrice, wanted to be more confident in yourself in different social situations. And finally, you, Tim, you wanted to work on having better eating habits and having a better diet. So let's get this started. And remember, guys, last time, actually, the thing that I forgot to bring up, don't be afraid to actually, have some suggestions, too, to help out and interact with the group. Remember, this is interactive. We're all here working on this together. So don't feel like you have to just follow through with what I say. There's nothing wrong with you guys trying to also contribute to the group and help out, because that will help us all, actually. So, Eileen, how did it go in this first week?
Yeah, so my first goal to try and build my confidence was to try and set some time with my boss to really discuss my performance at a holistic level, and not just did you do all your work, and see how I can feel more confident in my leadership skills and make sure that I'm on the right path and he also feels the same, which unfortunately I didn't get to do.
So, by holistic, what do you mean? And for leadership skills, I feel like the thing was maybe why you probably didn't mean it. I feel like it's still very broad. There's a lot of things going on. Maybe is there something more specific that you want to work on, or is it just I wouldn't be able to, I guess.
I think I think I just need affirmation that I'm doing a good job.
Okay.
Because I feel like, I'm fine being in a room, if my boss says, hey, you need to have this meeting with, this VP or something, I'm fine with that. I'm, ready for the challenge. But I, after the fact, I, second guess, did I, represent my team and my boss well? And, did I do a good job? And, having those affirmations, sometimes I'm unsure about that.
And actually, you did bring that up before. You were talking about you wanted more affirmation from your bosses, whereas you felt that you were getting that, but not in it was more of an indirect way, because you would say they're giving me harder tasks, so that makes me feel as if they actually do trust with what I do. But at the same time, you just feel like you need that positive reinforcement, just that praise.
Yeah.
And honestly, that's something we all want when we're doing something. If we get that praise, that makes us feel good. No matter what the circumstance is, it gives us that confidence moving forward. And I feel like that's actually, maybe you should bring that, be more specific. So maybe for your goal, you can be you can tell them, you know what, can you guys be more transparent with me and let me know when I'm doing my job right? That just makes me feel more comfortable and confident in myself that I'm doing the right things.
Yeah.
I don't know, do you guys want to add anything, or do you guys agree with, with that point?
No, I mean, that's looking for positive reinforcement in any situation is usually the best way to kind of feel like you're on the right track. And a lot of times, if you just feel lost because you're not getting any feedback, then that's when you become confused or question more, and then you look for internal challenges versus making sure you're actually doing something correct.
Yeah, I feel like I'm on the right track because they give me hard tasks, things like that. But how do I know I'm doing well, or they consider me to be valuable and things like that?
Right. So that's where that imposter syndrome kicks in, because you don't have that reassurance of, am I doing my job right, or are they just have me in this position, but I still don't feel sure of where I stand.
Yeah.
So maybe definitely moving on to this week, maybe the goal that you can do is, you know what, I'm gonna go up to my boss and be assertive and let them know, hey, how am I doing in my job? And whatever they say, if it's positive, keep doing that, because you have that positive reinforcement. That's the point of behavior. When you get positive reinforcement, the point is that's going to increase that behavior that you're already doing. Whereas if it's something you don't get praised, or like they say, oh, like we need you to work on this, this, or this, like now you have these specific things like, okay, this constructive criticism gives me the idea of what I need to work on instead.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you agree on that? Like, do you feel like that's a better
Yeah, I
solution?
think I just need to have that direct conversation,
Mhm.
asking about like my performance and like my goals and my roles specifically, rather than like, oh, how did I do on this task?
Right, and it's not easy at first, especially just getting that, being comfortable telling your bosses that. It's not easy for anybody because this is a person that's in a higher power, like in a higher position, and you do feel intimidated. Like that can happen to anybody. So most definitely, there's nothing wrong with it, and I feel like your boss will appreciate you more for being that open and transparent about that, and they'll be more likely to open up to you and tell you where you stand and how you're doing, which you're probably doing a great job, just like with the fact that you were saying that you were getting all these difficult tasks to work on without any supervision. Just the fact that they're not even supervising you or telling you anything.
Yeah.
I feel in a way that's that indirect
like
praise
that's
that
what
you're
I tell
getting.
myself,
Yeah.
but it's like I just still
You still need that external praise to keep you going. Oh, totally understandable. That's great. Cool. Tim, how have you been doing with your goal?
Could have been better. I
What do you mean by could have been better?
didn't manage to manage my time around making sure I had what I need to succeed in the goal. So that, I had stuff to go get. Obviously, I have to go get things to make this goal work. And I didn't, manage my time around making sure I made time to go get those things. So if I don't have the water and if I don't have the snacks, then I can't follow the plan. And so if I don't make the time to go get them, then I can't follow the plan.
Okay, so what are you going to try to do this week to help you with that?
It's making sure I enforce time management around my goal. Like,
So-
I have to, go get these things.
So what do you mean by are you going to go, so be more specific, because
So I'm prioritizing, coming home and doing something else.
Okay.
When I need to go make the time to go to the store and get the things I
There
need
you go.
or make the orders.
So maybe creating a checklist, just okay,
Yeah.
as soon as I get home, I need boom, 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 boom,
Yeah.
and that'll keep going. So maybe getting writing it down on your phone or on your tab or whatever it may be, on a clipboard, on your refrigerator, just so you remember that, okay, I need these things.
Mm-hmm.
This will help. That'll probably help. Excuse me. That'll help you be better on track of meeting that goal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it happens.
Yeah.
You don't usually reach your goals, but if you really want to, you got to put in the work,
Yeah.
and it'll happen. It'll happen.
Yeah.
You can do it.
Yeah.
It's definitely possible.
I think for me too, I started writing in my planner.
Mhm.
My priority is to also work out.
Yeah.
That, I feel like when you're working and everything, it becomes the last priority. But
Yeah.
no, it needs to be the same level of priority
Yeah.
as working.
Yeah.
And so, sometimes I still don't do it, but it helps me just, reinforce in my head. Working out is just as an important priority as just my daily work,
Yeah.
too. Or, in your case,
It has to
eating
be
healthy
the same personal priority.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Excellent. Well, good job contributing too, I think. Alrighty. Beatrice?
Hi.
So I just wanted to be more confident in the decisions I make. Work related, that was one of them. Wanted to take on more on a project and be more verbal, and I was able to do that. But I still struggled thinking that I can confidently manage all that.
Okay, so I feel like you kind of shifted your goal in between.
Yeah.
So because you came in wanting to be confident just in general
Yeah.
about everything,
Mm-hmm.
but I feel like that might have been too broad
Mm-hmm.
per se, and that's now you wanted. So do you just want to focus now on just things that are work related in confidence?
It's
Right.
everything. I
Everything?
think, yeah, just being once you make a decision, just kind of be confident in it.
So backtrack. So how do you? So for you, because I feel like it's still not specific.